What a fucking butcher. Like a butcher. Okay. Oh, man. What's her call? Hello, everyone. Hello. 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 Okay, can we stop with the fucking music? Thank you. Moving on. Damn. Sorry. This is just like not starting the way I want it to. But that's okay. That's okay. Look, we're all human. Bear with me here. Okay, I think we're getting there. Okay, hello everyone. Let me put my 1 second. Let me put my my Pride watch on anyway, because it's Pride o'clock. I've got it on my Apple Watch. Hold on 1 second. How's everybody doing today? My name, of course, is Copper. You know what? Let me just whatever. We can not do the pleasantries right now. Well, actually, you know what? No, if you know it by heart, say it with me. My name is Mr. Copper. I teach a class here on my YouTube channel via live stream every single Wednesday through Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. and 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. I talk about a very wide variety of topics here on my YouTube channel. Usually it falls under the umbrella of social justice. And, but we don't always cover social justice. We will also talk about other things as well. Pretty much anything that I deem is not getting enough coverage or exposure in pop or mainstream media, pop culture, or in the Western school system specifically. Western, you could even extend Western to like the United Kingdom, if you will. Anyway, hello everyone. I hope all of you are doing well today. Today we are going to be talking about a very serious, well, not that serious, but, serious depending on who you are, who you ask, what your kind of preferences are. But yeah, we're going to be talking about something mature. This is polyamory. This is the concept of a non-monogamous relationship. This is not something that I personally am inclined to do or participate in. My wife and I are monogamous. And we are married to one another, and we do not choose to share each other with other people, okay? That being said, my wife is not jealous-hearted. Neither am I. We have forgiveness. We have the ability to forgive each other, things like that. But we have no desire to have other partners in any way, sexually, platonically, whatever. We are perfectly happy with one another. And so, yeah, we're monogamous. But that being said, there are relationships that are polyamorous. Now, I've had all this talk. People have tried to tease me about Harold Balder. So I thought it would be kind of appropriate, if you will, to kind of do a class on this subject, because I feel like you all make jokes, and in doing so, whether you intend to or not, you actually you add a stigma or a negative kind of lens to relationships that involve more than two people. This is, just because my wife and I are monogamous does not mean everybody else chooses that same kind of relationship style, and that's okay. Excuse me.
I am cow. Hear me moo.
Thank you, by the way, Satirus in the live chat. Copper and Aubrey are a sweet couple, to be honest. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, well, we're very happily married. We've been friends for 12, 13 years. We were like best friends for quite a few years. We were dated for a year offline together. We went on dates. We dated, got to know each other. We lived together for a year. Then we got engaged for a year. And then a year later, so two years of dating, being engaged. And then we got married, and we've been married now for over a year, and we have not had any hiccups. We've had no problems. I mean, no relationship is 100% perfect. That would be incredibly boring, and it's unrealistic. And when I say that, of course, I mean that we've had a couple of fights, not serious ones. And we never go to bed. We make it a rule to never go to bed mad at each other. Okay, so if we need to say our apologies or we need to, get anything off our chest, we do so before we go to sleep. But we haven't had any issues for as in recent memory. Like it's been surprisingly, not even surprisingly, but it's just been super smooth. Hardly any issues. We have a really stable relationship, and I mean, I think that's probably because we were friends for so long. And I don't know the secrets to life. Like, I don't know the secrets to a perfect relationship, but as far as I can fucking tell, I have seemed to have fallen into an amazingly stable relationship that and it's not boring either. It's not like so great it's boring. Like, it's spicy when it needs to be. It's sexy. It's fun. We have great humor. She gets my jokes. She makes me laugh a lot. I make her laugh a lot. Like we pick at each other, like playfully. Like we have a great relationship. Anyway, enough bragging. Okay, and by the way, I want that for all of you as well. I'm not sitting here trying to say, look what I've got. I'm saying like it's like that kind of love that I want other people to also experience as well. With their own partners. But anyway, all that aside, just because my wife and I choose to be monogamous does not mean that other people have to live the exact same way that we do. Again, I do not try to force my opinions on other people in that way. Or I don't try to not box, but like I don't try to... I don't judge people. Just disregard that. What I mean to say is I don't judge people that are polyamorous. Okay?
You know what
There's
that is?
nothing wrong
I
with
saw Greg's vagina.
Excuse me, I'm
I
trying
got
to
a
talk.
mangina. I'm on Greg.
Hello everyone, this is the bot and I am here to make an announcement for the stream today. I will be launching a command right now this very moment. Genocide mode on. Initiating genocide on gingers.
Shut
Attack
up,
starts in
Boobzooka!
21. Ginger
Shut up!
proceeding
We're
at a
not
fast
doing this
rate.
today. Okay? I'm trying to have a serious class.
Do you think so? Well, I better not show you where
I'm
the
already
lemonade is made. Sweet
I'm already getting fucking irritated.
Hey Michael,
Okay,
you
thank
colossal British
Hi!
cigarette.
I'm not
Sounds
British.
Like a pushy wrong that or
You mean
anything,
an
but
F
can you
word?
make it
Okay.
your first priority to draw left testicle, prolapse, and microbecker since these pages are gonna be oh so detailed. All hail chads and chaddises.
Are we done? Good? Okay. Cotton fucking Watts. Lovely name, by the way. Call me a colossal British cigarette. I know what that means. Faggot. That's what they call cigarettes in Britain. I don't appreciate you going trying to, in a roundabout way, call me the F word. That is a slur, a homophobic slur, and we do not appreciate or support homophobia here. This is an inclusive space, okay? Thank you. Fuck off now. Bye-bye. And Boobzooka, fuck off as well. What did Janet say? Copper, how about we plow all the trolls like snow and drain somewhere nasty? Maybe put gasoline on them without burning them so they rot in gasoline. I know you want this. No, I do not want that. I don't want any of that. I don't want to harm anyone. I don't wish harm upon anybody for anything. Actually, I don't have that kind of spite or hate in my heart. It is just not in my nature. So no, you should, no, Janet, as much as I appreciate the support, I do not, co-sign that statement at all, to any degree or any capacity. I do not want any clowns to be harmed. I have no ill will towards class clowns. I just don't want them being disrespectful to me, and I demand respect. That's all. And I demand to not be interrupted every 5 fucking seconds when I'm trying to talk about something very serious. Thank you. Moving on. By the way, just because I said that does not mean I like you, class clowns. Please, okay? I know you're so fucking stupid, but maybe you'll understand where I'm coming from. Just because I don't wish any harm upon you, okay? In fact, I want good things for people, including you. I want good things. I want good things to happen to all of you. But I don't want you to be disrespectful to me as well. Not even a but, just I don't want you to be disrespectful. Anyway, blah, 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 moving on. So, polyamory. What are we going to be talking about today? Well, I've already kind of touched upon it, if you will. Polyamory. Polyamory is the idea, and I'm not reading any definitions, okay? All I've got on my screen here is a fucking video. I don't know what this is. On my left side, this is my Streamlabs setup and the YouTube setup. I don't even know how to set. Aubrey gets all this set up for me. I don't really know how Streamlabs even works. I need to learn it. But anyway, moving on. So, yeah, I'm not reading from anything or any kind of, so if I misspeak or I define something a little bit, I don't mean to define it incorrectly. I'm just kind of telling you what I know. and then we will kind of touch upon like actual definitions and things like that. I am not trying to rely on Google to tell me what to tell you, okay? I want to tell you what I know because I am the teacher. That does not mean, though, that I cannot use tools at my disposal to help educate you, like Google, if you will. That being said, so polyamory. Well, there's monogamy. Okay, there's the idea that you are with one partner for your life, okay? Sexually, platonically, well, maybe not platonically, you can have friends, you know, you can go to the bar with your friends, your guy friends, you know, you can go to the clubs or go play pool, whatever, you know what I mean? But like, you know, romantically, okay, you probably confide in them more than others, you know, sexually, like there's a monogamous relationship, there's a wife, a husband, you know what I'm talking about. I really don't need to go into great detail with this. A lot of you know what monogamy is, okay? More or less. You might not know the word monogamy, but you know what, like just a two-person relationship, a husband and wife, a husband and husband, a wife and a wife, whatever gender roles that they choose to pick, you know, and if you know, but like a two-person relationship, if you will. Monogamous. Like you have one partner, monogamy, okay? Mono, one, singular. So, but then there's poly, okay? There's plural, there's multiple. So there's also the idea, and not even an idea, this is an actual lifestyle choice that some people pick.
I'm a feminist. Who said that women being treated unfairly?
What is the difference between a receding hairline and gingers? Nothing. Both are fading away. Fuck off, Boobzuka! Gingers are not fading away, jackass! We're not talking about that right now. Anyway, no, we're not going... No, Aubrey and I, as I have already spent the last 10 minutes talking about, more or less, Aubrey and I are in a very stable, happy relationship, and we're monogamous. What I'm talking about, maybe some of you are just now tuning in. Okay, I'm not going to get mad at you. For those of you just tuning in, I'm in a monogamous relationship, happily in a monogamous relationship. That being said, okay, I still think that there are benefits possibly to polyamorous relationships for all of you, and I think that you should consider polyamory, okay? Now, you don't have to do it. You don't have to consider it. I'm just saying that you should consider the possibilities and the idea, the concept. I want you to take a moment to step outside of your comfort zone. I want you to take a moment to not be in an echo chamber. I want you to just take a moment to consider things that you do not typically align with, just to kind of challenge yourself and just to make yourself learn a little bit. Okay, you don't have to be in a polyamorous relationship. I'm not asking you to do this. I'm not asking you to do something that you're not comfortable with, or that you're not happy with, that's going to hurt you. I'm not asking any of you to do any of that. All I am saying is that it would behoove you, in my opinion, my honest opinion, I think it would behoove all of you to take a moment to consider other lifestyles, okay? You don't have to consider participating in them, but just consider them. In other words, think about them. Think about them for a moment, just objectively. Do not sit there and judge from some sort of, high horse that you have constructed yourself or society has constructed for you. You know, a lot of you don't realize how much you're influenced by society around you. Your parents, your friends, the government, police, laws, all this stuff, society changes throughout the millennia. Thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Different cultures, different nations, different parts of the world, they all have different, there are different societies, and with that, there are different societal norms. Now, in this society that we live in today, in America, or wherever you live in, possibly, you may be in a similar society where monogamy is the norm. There are also cultures and societies where that is not the norm. This is a possibility. So all I'm asking you to do is to consider that there are other cultures, okay, folks? That's all. No, I'm not asking you to consider that there are other cultures, although that you should recognize that there are other cultures that have practiced for thousands of years, and happily so, other kinds of things that you might not practice. But you should also understand that the world is bigger than just you, okay? So it helps you. It helps to expand your mind, if you will, metaphorically speaking. It helps you to kind of know the world more, the world that you were born into, and there's just a lot going on planet Earth, and there's a lot of fun cultures and a lot of fun different kind of cultural norms, and this is just a way that I want this to be almost like not an exercise, but like just it's a class. So I just want to educate you on this. And again, if you are not if polyamory is not your preferred relationship style or lifestyle, that is okay. Like I said, I am in a monogamous relationship. But that doesn't mean I cannot educate myself on polyamorous relationships and polyamory. There is nothing wrong with education, okay, folks? You do not sit around your entire life and never learn anything, okay? You can learn all about medieval warfare. Are you out there in a fucking suit of armor fighting in a war in the 16th century? No, you're not. But you can still learn about knights. You can still learn about samurai culture. Does it mean that you have to participate in becoming an actual samurai? No. This is what we call education, and it's when you learn about things. It doesn't mean that you are, having to practice these things. You can just simply educate yourself, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be talking about polyamorous relationships. Anyway,
hear me move.
this is okay. I feel like I'm
Guess
doing
who's back again, Cal G's back. Tell your soulless friend.
Lovely!
Guess who's back,
Cal,
some jack,
lovely!
Smoke some crack,
Okay.
coppers whack, I ain't
Not
back,
okay.
lick my crack and my sack, no.
I'll just sip my Starbucks.
No.
I'll just sip my Starbucks.
Is my happy song. I like to sing it all day
Hello.
long.
Hello, Kia.
I'll teach you the words.
I don't want you back, Cal.
You can sing along.
I don't want you fucking back, Cal J. I think I drew you as a fucking cow sucking on an udder. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Hold on.
You're a fucking
Okay,
cunt.
hi, everyone.
Isn't polyamory just made up to justify cheating?
No.
It's the same thing
No,
with
it's
abortion.
not.
You're glorifying murder by killing fetuses. These are all fictional ideas made up by the radical government to brainwash people. Stop promoting this, you stupid beta.
I'm gonna respond to that.
I'm the blue whale.
I want to respond to that. I want to respond to that comment.
I'm the big blue whale. What kind of animal am I?
Janet, hold on 1 second. I'm going to read your comment in a moment, okay? Kia said, hey folks, exclusive footage of Trayshawn the Don whopping? WHOpping, like a Whopper, like a Burger King Whopper. Do you mean whooping? That would actually be WHOO. You let out an O there. Two P's need to be turned into two O's, okay? 1 P, 2 O's, not 1 O, 2 P's. Learn how to spell. Anyway, fuck off. So, no, Trayshawn never whooped my ass. Fuck off. Boobzuka, I want to respond to your comment real quick before I read Janet's, because it is actually regarding polyamory, at least the first part, even if you're trolling or being a fucking class clown dumbass. Boobzuka says, isn't polyamory just made up to justify cheating? No, it's not. Because people in a polyamorous relationship are in that relationship at their own accord. They know what they're getting into. That is their preferred lifestyle choice. They have more than one partner. That is a part of the agreement when you enter that kind of relationship. It is your preferred lifestyle. Cheating would involve you going out of your way to deceive your partner into thinking that they are in a monogamous relationship with you, but actually you are going and fucking other people behind their back and not telling them. That would be cheating, and it would be something that would obviously, and rightfully so, upset them and hurt their feelings and hurt them. And if you are in a monogamous relationship and you're doing that, then that is cheating. But if you are in a polyamorous relationship, both partners are aware of this and they're privy to this knowledge, then it is not cheating because it is an accepted part of the lifestyle. Not everybody is the same thing, folks. I need you to understand that the world is not comprised of everyone being just like you. I know that might shatter your worldview, your fragile ego, but unfortunately, sometimes your ego needs to be shattered so you can be built up stronger and smarter and better than before. Okay, now, let me take a sip of my Starbucks. That is a really good creme brulee latte. Anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the dumbass who doesn't understand the difference between cheating and different lifestyles. Yeah, and I'm not gonna bother with the rest of their comment. They're just fucking being stupid. But Janet said, okay, I was being okay. Janet referring to their earlier comment when they were talking about pouring gasoline on, like being a little bit crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Janet said, okay, I was maybe being a bit harsh. How about we? Well, you were being a bit harsh. How about we mutilate their genitals and use them as joints to smoke legal drugs, then watch them cry while we're high and dominate all trolls. Janet, I don't know if that's actually Janet or not, but Janet, you're acting a little bit crazy, okay? No one should be mutilated. That is not right. I don't agree with your comment, Janet. You're being a bit extreme, okay? Too extreme for me.
I'm just a dumb
Excuse me.
redhead ginger. You better run. I want your soul. I'm just a pale, freckled ginger.
Hi there, I might seem new
Hi.
to you, but I actually followed you a lot when you first started. For a while I thought you'd left, so didn't look you up, but decided to check your channel the other day and was so happy to see that you are now doing frequent lives.
I appreciate you watching. I appreciate that, Super Killer Carter. I appreciate you
I'm the
watching.
blue whale.
And thanks for the
I'm
$10
the blue
donation.
whale. I'm the big,
Excuse me.
big,
Oh.
big blue whale. What kind of animal am I?
They actually just sent the same comment again, but for fun. Well, I appreciate the $15 donation. Like,
Baby, I'm a sin for you because I'm into you. And
that's very nice of you. I don't know if that was an accident.
I don't really care, I'll still be dreaming one day.
I want to respond.
ASMR. You wake up tied to a chair in a room with Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, and a sleepy ginger sumo simp. Bill Cosby
Don't
cuts
talk
off
about
your
Bill
eyelids
fucking
and forces
Cosby!
you to watch him and MJ Spiros the ginger sumo simp while going yee-hee and get dat pudding piggy.
Bill Cosby. That is so fucking weird. That is so fucking weird. Did anyone see that comment? I'm not getting spit roasted by fucking MJ and Bill fucking Cosby. Fuck off, cow. Don't say another fucking word on my channel. Super Killer Carter, by the way, I don't know if you meant to send that comment twice. I don't know how to, like, well, anyway, I was gonna say, I don't know how to refund stuff like this because I don't know who you are, so there's not really a way for me to do that, I don't think. But I just want you to know, that being said, I really appreciate the $10 donation and the $5 donation. The $10 donation and the $5 donation. Because you sent that same exact comment twice. I don't know if you meant to do that. That's... Oh, they're in the live chat. They just, okay, so Super Killer Carter in the live chat said, the 2 donations was deliberate. Okay, so it wasn't an accident. So that's, at least there's that, fortunately, because I didn't want you to I didn't want you to make an accident. That wouldn't be good. I would empathize with you on that. Deliberate, but the duplicate comment was an accident, LOL. Okay, well, sorry I did that twice by mistake, LOL. That's okay, Super Killer Carter. That's okay. I appreciate you checking in on the channel. I appreciate you being happy for me and seeing that you're happy that I'm doing frequent lives. I'm glad that that's a nice comment. I really appreciate the kind words, and I appreciate the donations, and I appreciate the kindness. So I appreciate that. So yeah, and well, right now we're talking about polyamorous relationships, the possible benefits of what that could bring to a table, to a relationship. Again, let me say this because I know for some reason it pisses people off because a lot of you out there have some insecurities. You're like, look, okay, I'm not trying to attack you personally. I've got nothing against you on a personal level. Then again, that being said, I don't like class clowns. But anyway, and you all know why. But that being said, polyamory, there is nothing to be ashamed of. If you're in a relationship and I'm just going to say, and your girlfriend or your wife or your fiance is also seeing other people, if you are in that relationship and that is a part of your lifestyle choice, then what's the harm? If you're not being her, if she's not being her, if everyone's, or he, it could be a gay relationship or a gender fluid relationship. There's nothing, gender really doesn't need to, I don't even need to bring up gender, but I'm just saying, you can, any gender, any relationship, as long as it's legal, it's consensual, nobody's being harmed, then then I don't understand why people get so upset. You know what I mean? People get so upset for no reason, and it's goofy. It just shows you have a lack of security, which is sad. that you are insecure and that you don't feel like you are able to share your partner, perhaps. I don't know where the insecurity comes from. But I want you all today to please not interrupt my stream, okay? Please don't interrupt this classes. I really think that you would benefit from hearing me out here, okay? Again, I'm not saying that you have to practice this lifestyle. In fact, I do not practice this lifestyle myself. My wife and I, again, we are monogamous. We have one part. We're each with, we have each other, and that's fine, and we're okay with that, and we're happy with that. That being said, I want you to consider different possibilities, and this is one of those. This is one of those
I've come in my pants. I can smell penis.
This is one of those
Wipe your
possibilities.
mouth, and thanks for explaining how to cheat, Beta. As I was saying, these are all made-up relationships by the radical government. It's not traditional, it's just a group of weirdos making stuff up. You're being brainwashed, you Beta.
Wrong!
It's gross.
Wrong! Don't call me a beta!
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt.
I'm not a fucking beta, and your entire comment, you're wrong. Boobzuka. Shut the fuck up. Alex Jones, did you know Gavin McInnes interviewed Kanye and he ranted about Hitler again? Yes, I know that. I talked about it on stream the other day. Alex Jones. Here, let's watch this little clip. Okay, it's like 5 minutes, if that, not even. It's drawn, maybe, because I know that you idiots probably like pictures. Unlock the books with the pictures. Fucking hillbillies. Well, I'm not going to call you fucking hillbillies. Never mind. Anyway, so this is called 8 Signs Polyamory is for you.
Me, try me. I'm too nice.
Please do not interrupt.
Like to shout.
Excuse
like
me.
to scream.
Please do not interrupt. Janet donated to, hey Michael, I'm so glad that you're in a stable monogamous relationship with Aubrey. That's nice of you. I mean, whatever. With that being said, if you were single, I would love for our Yankee Doodles to sword fight as you wiggle those beautiful pink nips in my face. Give me freckles, big boy. I cannot transfer freckles. What are you talking? I can't give you freckles, and don't call me big boy. Also, swinging swords. I'm pretty sure that's not Janet. Please stop, folks, okay? Please stop impersonating me, Janet. That is incredibly rude. Thank you.
Baby, I'm a sin for you because I'm into you. And even if I look so dumb, I don't really care, I'll still be dreaming one day.
ASMR. You get arrested for flashing and get thrown in the drunk tank.
I don't flash, people! Fuck off, Cal! Cal,
He dives on
quit
top
it!
of you with his greasy hairy flab and suffocates you with his stench. He then has intercourse with your corpse twice.
Intercourse with a corpse! Intercorpse! No, I don't have intercourse with corpse, you sick bastard! Shut the fuck up, Cal! Quit using the fucking bot! Damn it, you're pissing me off for no fucking reason. Can you just shut the fuck up for 5 fucking minutes? Be quiet, y'all. Okay? Quiet game. No bot usage for the next 5 minutes. Thank you. 8 Signs Polyamory is for you. Okay? Shush.
We live in a world where the idea of love is fed by a happily ever after. Our perception of what should and should not be is completely skewed by what we have learned in media. The typical pattern of intense passion and emotions, a conflict that makes us fight.
I saw Greg's vagina. I got a mangina. I'm on Greg.
I appreciate that, Timothy. Thank you for the $5 donation, and I appreciate the kind words. If you're talking about my YouTube channel being the best YouTube channel, that is a very big compliment. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you for the compliment. Okay, everyone, please stop now. We are watching a video, okay? Thank you.
In media. The typical pattern of intense passion and emotions, a conflict that makes us fight for that God-forsaken love, and then the resolution of being together forever. We see any romantic or sexual interests outside of that relationship as immoral, and that we must constrain ourselves for this one love for the rest of our lives. But is there such a thing as your one and only love? Is it not possible to love more than one soul? This question has resulted in cheating, divorce, resentment, conflicts, and a lot of lying. Is monogamy the only way to be in a loving relationship? More and more people are finding healthy relationships inside consensual, non-monogamous relationships. In actuality, the cultures that only accept monogamous relationships are in the minority worldwide. According to a paper in the Journal of Evolutionary Biology, 83% of societies allow polygamy. At Psych2Go, we're bringing you the 8 signs.
Oh, what's that? Let's rewind that, everyone. What was I saying earlier in the beginning of the class? There are other cultures outside of your own that practice other lifestyle possibilities, okay? It does not mean that you're wrong for being monogamous. I'm not judging you, and I don't even know if they would judge you, but I don't speak for them, these other cultures. But you need to understand that the world is bigger than your town, your city. I have traveled around the world. I have been to other continents. I have traveled. Even though I'm young, I'm a very well-traveled individual. I went to say man, but I'm gender fluid, and I've been a bit more feminine lately. But you know what I mean? I'm a very well-traveled and intelligent individual. You would do well to listen to me. I'm trying to show you other lifestyle options. Okay, I'm not saying that you need to be polyamorous. I'm not saying that you have to even consider being polyamorous. I'm not saying that you have to be polyamorous. I'm saying just think about these other lifestyles and educate yourself.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt.
I'm trying so hard. Boobzuka, you may not have transferred freckles, but you did transfer your hair from your head to your jaw and chin. Shut up, Boobzuka. That wasn't even a funny joke. That was so low effort and low tier. That was so fucking boringly lame. Boobzuka, honestly, and I don't like you, you could do better than that. Come on, dude. You can do better than that. That was, I think, honestly, and this is a compliment, that was beneath you. That joke was so cringe and boring and not even funny. I honestly, I think you could do better. Even though I don't like your jokes, I'm saying that you could do a better one than that. That was so lame.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
Boring.
ASMR. You walk into a special needs school.
What?
Inside is 1,000 bloody corpses of handicapped kids being violently eaten by a hairy ape like Stinky Ginger Sumo Semp. He gallops over to you and tears your a-hole open, dives into you and wears you as a hat.
What? Eaten by a hairy ape like Stinky Ginger Sumo Semp. What the fuck are you talking about, Cal? What the fuck are you talking about? Quit making the fucking robot say these fucked up comments. Just quit it. We're trying to have an educational class. Quit! Anyway, as I was saying earlier, there are other cultures around the world that, monogamy is not the only kind of relationship style, or lifestyle. There are polyamorous relationships in the world. Anyway, let's continue watching.
Non-monogamous relationships. In actuality, the cultures that only accept monogamous relationships are in the minority worldwide.
You hear that, folks? You might be in the minority. Well, not that kind of minority, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, monogamy apparently worldwide is... I don't know if this is actually the case, but according to the video, monogamy is in the minority in terms of lifestyle choices for relationships worldwide. That's pretty incredible stuff. I didn't even know that. Actually, I just now found that out. Just now, along with you.
Healthy relationships inside consensual, non-monogamous relationships. In actuality, the cultures that only accept monogamous relationships are in the minority worldwide. According to a paper in the Journal of Evolutionary Biology, 83% of societies allow polygamy. At Psych2Go, we're bringing you the 8 signs polyamory may be right for you. The first sign is that you have always felt limited and confined in conventional relationships. It's not the person you're with that's making you feel confined, it's the situation. Have you ever felt like you're no longer acting as an individual, but always thinking about being faithful to your partner? And you can't help but think, does this come from a place of love, freedom, and security? Or does it come from a place of ownership, jealousy, and fear?
Ooh.
Sign number 2 is...
So are you having ownership, jealousy, and fear in your relationship? Or are you having, love and freedom and security? You know what I mean? Like with my wife and I, we have love between each other. We have incredible security with one another. And we have freedom with one another. Freedom of self-expression. We are free to be ourselves. Like, we do not lose. I think it's important to not lose your individual self in your relationship. You should not become the relationship to an extent. You know, it's good to have a relationship, you know what I mean, kind of thing. Like, you maybe you share money with one another. Obviously, you don't control the keys to the bag, you know what I mean? It's important in some way, you know, obviously, to share with your wife or your husband or wife, whatever. But you should also remember who you are as well, okay? Your individuality. Don't lose yourself, you know what I mean? In your relationship, still maintain your own individuality. So anyway, we have freedom of self-expression. We have, you know, and I'm just talking from personal experience. My wife and I are in a fantastic relationship. I mean, I've said this, and you know, I could go on and on about that, though. I mean, I don't want to just be bragging the entire stream about how great my relationship is. But anyway, but yeah, there's no jealousy with my wife. She's not, as I said earlier, just coincidentally, I was saying earlier, she's not jealous, and I'm not jealous. I even said that earlier at the beginning of the stream, just coincidentally. So there's no jealousy, no anger, and like no fear of losing one another. We're very confident in each other, in our standing, in our relationship. It's totally stable. There's no there's no like, I own you, or you know, you own me. You know, it's not like that. In a toxic sense, you know what I mean? It's just it's a great relationship my wife and I have. So it's freedom, you know. It's just a loving relationship. So enough about me, okay? Because I'm teaching all of you, lesser people. Well, not lesser people. You're not lesser people. You're not lesser. You're just different. You're just less intelligent than me. Anyway, and you're less emotionally mature than I am. That's okay, though. Look, there's nothing wrong with being less mature than me. It's just you need to be willing to accept that and work on that, and willing to change that side of yourself or work on it. That would be great for you. That's why you have me as your teacher. That's why I'm the teacher. You're the student. I'm the boss. You're the person who listens to the boss. You know, I am in control of the situation. I'm the stream. You know, I stream. I'm a teacher. I teach. So just listen, okay? Listen and learn. Be willing to accept that you're not perfect, and that you should be you should learn to you know,
gingers have no friends, and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl? Gingers.
What is this now? I'm polyamorous. Okay, what is this now? Gigacat Caltica?
You dug on its winky. Do you think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade.
I'm so fucking sick of you.
ASMR. You are watching some hentai when your door gets kicked in by a flabby, rotund, hairy, baldy, stinky ginger sumo simp.
Stop calling me that!
Leveling his nips and tells you to proceed. When you refuse, he bites your weenie off
Shut
and
up!
eats it in front of you.
I'm not biting dicks off. I'm naked, rubbing my nips and telling you to proceed. So you think I'm like, proceed. Like, you think I'm like sitting here naked saying proceed? Like, proceed. Like, no, I'm not. That's not what I'm doing. Fuck off, cow. You're sick. Rotund. I'm not rotund. Jerk. Anyway, as I was saying before, cow interrupted as usual with nothing of you know, of value to add to the stream. Or what did Gigacat say? Gigacat Caltica. Okay. They said that they're poly. Okay. Gigacat Caltica says, I'm polyamorous. So much so that my beef clam smells like a mixture. Okay. So much so that my beef clam smells like a mixture of burnt rubber and overdone steak. I often get shafted by multiple boyfriends at a time, sometimes 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. I've been rattled more times than the fence at... wow. All right, I'm not gonna read that out loud. Okay, moving on. Thank you. Moving on. Okay, that's really fucking offensive, so we're not gonna read that.
From a place of ownership, and you can't help but think, does this come from a place of love, freedom, and security? Or does it come from a place of ownership, jealousy, and fear? Sign number 2 is that you learn so much about yourself through others. Relationships are fun, yes.
So Greg's vagina. I got a mangina. I'm on Greg.
I will read this comment in a moment. We are watching a video right now. Janet, it's probably going to be something ignorant. It's just probably another troll impersonator of hers. Let's please play the clip, okay? Shut up.
But they are also incredible opportunities to learn and explore different aspects of yourself. Each person...
You're a fucking cunt.
Let's just read the fucking comments. Let's see here. Janet, hold on. Janet says, okay, I understand. You want to remain forever submissive to the... No, I do not want to remain forever submissive to the trolls. I just want to play a fucking video. Why is it so hard for y'all to stop interrupting?
ASMR. You wake up strapped down.
I am saying your ASMR!
Above you stands a giant, greasy, baldy, stinky ginger sumo simp in the nude. He lowers his pale sack onto your face and makes you inhale the air between his sack and his eye hole till you cum blood.
Are you happy? Was that worth $10, Cal? To gross me out, really? Talk about blood and lowering my pale sack onto people's faces and makes them inhale the air between my sack and my asshole until they cum blood. Cum. Oh yeah, cum that blood for me, baby. Like, that's fucking sick. You're a sick individual. You need to get yourself checked into a hospital and get yourself, get you a psychological evaluation. You need to be psychologically evaluated by a professional, a doctor. You are... To think of these kinds of things, Cal, you're sick, okay? You're a fucking degenerate, and you need to figure it out, okay? Fatboy Gaming in the live chat said, that gooch airflow. Ooh. They didn't say ooh, but I'm adding that. That's, no, Fatboy Gaming, really? And also, Fatboy Gaming, really? Fatboy Gaming, that kind of name, really? That's what you picked for a YouTube channel name? Anyway. Moving on. Please stop, okay? You're being degenerates, folks. Janet, I do not want to Janet says, okay, I understand. You want to remain forever submissive to the trolls. You want to bring them flowers while they troll you. You want to be a little submissive boy for the big gods. I thought we had something going on. No, we do not have something going on. I don't think that this is actually Janet, by the way, but I'm just going to respond anyway. No, I don't think we have something going on, Janet. I think if this is actually Janet, no, you're mistaken. We do not have something going on. You're a good student, or at least you have been in the past. Right now, you're kind of pissing me off, okay? No. And no, they're not big gods. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They're not gods, okay? Talking about class clowns? They're class clowns. Idiot. Can't believe I'm calling Janet an idiot. Janet, you've been so smart in the past. You're being an idiot. This is not a book of gods. It is not a book of gods. It's a book of class clown idiots. Anyway, I don't want to bring them flowers either while they troll me. Okay, drop a 111 in the live chat if you think that this is the big book of gods. Drop a 000 in the live chat if you know it's not the big book of gods. And you know it's the book of frauds. It's the book of class clown fools. You know, this is worse than the big book volume 1. And I'll tell you why. It's very simple. Because, first of all, the big book 1 is not as nearly detailed as this one's going to be. You should see some of the new drawings I'm working on that I haven't showed you yet, by the way, which I will show you soon. Also, though, these actually have cease and desist paperwork, like legally binding cease and desist orders, folks. And I didn't have that before, so it wasn't like legally, like, didn't have the proper paperwork. So that's why people would laugh at it. The police laughed at it, I guess. Because I wanted to, like, when I told myself when I started the new book, I was going to learn from the older one. Because unlike all of you fucking idiots, I learn from my mistakes. Clearly, you fucking don't. So in learning from my mistakes, I learned what I should actually do, the proper route to go through, to actually have this hold some legitimate legal weight. Literally. Well, metaphorically, but it's a heavy book. But anyway, not only is it heavy in the sense of its actual weight, it's thick, but very thick, very big, very heavy. A lot to handle, if you will. Anyway, it's no laughing matter. There's a weight to it, in terms of its authority. You know what I mean? The weight of the expectation. What am I doing? I'm rambling right now. We need to be talking about polyamory. Anyway, don't disregard the comments, but we're going to move on. But that being said, this one, anyone that gets in this new book is incredibly stupid. Not only because if you were a class clown in the Big Book Volume 1, okay, you're an idiot, obviously. Okay, and you got away with it to an extent, to a degree, I guess. But in this book, see, look, the reason you're stupider is because you're being given, essentially, a second chance to redeem yourself. A big fucking chance. Because you actually will be sued if you end up in this book. You actually will go to jail. You will get in trouble. A lot of you think it's funny. Or you think it's fucking goofy, like it's a fucking video game. Like it's like some achievement to get in this book. Like Base Gigashad, Satirist, Trey Sean, Garage Lad, Ivanator, G.E. Trump, Piggy Cab, Boob Zuka, who's been commenting today. Joseph Jitlin, Brooklyn, Silver Sedan, WWE Minehead.
Shut the fuck up.
Excuse me?
You're a fucking cunt.
I just talked about your name,
Hey guys,
Boobzuka.
today I am introducing gingermerous. The meaning of this word is gingers are able to have a relationship with many other gingers at once. So a ginger man can have two ginger girlfriends, for example. It's a new emergency plan to keep gingers alive.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl? Gingers.
Do you understand that there are consequences now? This is a cease and desist. This is a satirist page. This is a cease and desist. Take a screenshot if you need to. Read it. That's illegal. I asked my attorneys. Multiple. And my paralegal aunt. This will hold up as long as it's copied over from an actual template. Legal jargon, proper jargon, and the intent is expressed legally in the right terms. Then it will hold up in court. It acts as an actual legal cease and desist because it's copied over from it's translated from a template. You're being fucking stupid. If you get in this book, you are stupid. You are squandering your one fucking chance to learn from your mistakes. And you're going to end up with an actual fucking lawsuit. Do I make myself crystal clear? I hope so. For your sake. Because I'm fine. I'm fine. Boobzuka, hey guys, today I'm introducing gingermerous. The meaning of this word is gingers are able to have relationships with many other gingers at once. So a ginger man can have 10 ginger girlfriends, for example. It's a new emergency plan to keep gingers alive. I mean, I'm just saying, Boobzuka, that's not a terrible... Anyway, I'm not talking about that. No, that's not an actual relationship thing. But I will say, you know, that's a whole nother stream. Okay, I've talked about Redland, and I talked about how I had a concept, a working concept. I've still been working on this book I've been writing for a long time. I'm not talking about it right now. It's not a secret, but it's like a private thing. I've never shown it on stream. It's Not a fucking manifesto. Okay, someone joked once, called it the Ginger Festo or the Redifesto. It's not the fucking, that's not the name of it. It's a manifesto. Or no, no, it's not. No, it's not a manifesto. Okay, that makes me sound like a crazy. Well, it doesn't make me sound like a crazy, but it's not a manifesto. It's just simply a theory, okay, of Redland and what could be done to restore the well, it probably would be great, but it is not an ethno-state. Cameron tried to argue once that it sounded like, anyway, it is not an ethno-state, okay? It's not a ginger ethno-state. Anyway, it's just a place where, for like a few hundred years, only gingers are allowed and to procreate with one another and live in this community, very large community, like get a few thousand acres, you know, maybe 20, 30,000 acres in like Wyoming or somewhere in like, you know, the western Midwest kind of area where all the mountains are. Get like a big fucking massive plot of land. Build a community, build a whole town, whole city, like an actual society, and put up a fence or a gate, you know what I mean, like a gated community, essentially, because it'd be private land, and pay a bunch of ginger people to move there, and have it so it's gingers procreating. Call it a social experiment, if you will. For at least a few generations, maybe the 3-generation rule or 4 or 5-generation rule, maybe where basically gingers procreate with one another only. And if you want to procreate with other people, you can leave the community simply. You don't have to stay there. No one's forcing you to stay. It's not a cult. But yeah, if you're a ginger, you'd be welcome to join the community. It wouldn't be like a religious thing. It wouldn't be like you have to practice a certain religion. No, you can practice your own religion. You can be gay. You can be straight. It doesn't matter what your sexuality is or your orientation or your gender or your religion, like whatever. If you want to join the community, as long as you're a ginger, it wouldn't be anything like that. It wouldn't be a cult. Some people are trying to like make it sound weird. It's not weird. It would just be a ginger community, and just basically comprised of redheads only, and it would be, and I go into incredible detail in my, let's call it a theory, like a paper. It's kind of turning into more of a book, but you know, it's like several chapters now. But anyway, it's not for you to read, okay? The book is not for you, so you will probably never read it. Don't start fucking looking for it or digging around for it because it's not even online. So anyway. Maybe one day I'll publish it. I don't know. I'd like to make it free for people to read, though. It's for the red people. Not whites, not blacks. Well, no, blacks can read it too. Not Spanish people. Well, it's for ginger people. That's the point of the book. It's for ginger people to read, and for them to come together as one nation. I love white people. I love black people. I'm just talking about this book is for a certain audience. It's for the ginger community, the reds, as I call them in the book, the red community. But anyway, moving on. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Look, I don't hate anybody. I love everybody, but the reds need to be brought together. You know what I mean? As one people. Anyway, Bilbo T. Baggins donated too. Here's my audition for the Big Book 2. So, hold on. It says here, okay, but you know, just disregard, whatever. I mean, look, disregard the comments where I said the whites or the blacks. Like, the white community, the whites can read it, black people can read it, white people can read it, the whites, the blacks, the Spanish people, all people can read the book, okay? In fact, I might even, once I release the book one day, if I ever finish it, I might even say I would recommend people that aren't ginger, like whites, blacks, Spanish people, Jewish people, Asian people. I might even recommend everybody read it because it might educate you on the ginger struggle. Or not the ginger struggle, but it might educate you on the fact, really, that gingers are their own race. They're not white, they're not black, they're not Spanish, they're not Asian, they're not Jewish, they're ginger. You know? They're ginger. So anyway, they're the red community. Anyway, enough. I want to bring these people together, okay? The ginger community, I want to bring them together. And I want to, you know, I have a dream. I don't want to launch into a I have a dream speech, but I have a dream that one day my ginger, you know, brothers and sisters, and all genders, will come together and recognize their true potential. But anyway, okay, moving on. You're all being kind of rude right now. You're comparing me to some really bad people, and I don't like that. It doesn't come from a place of hate. It does not come from a place of discrimination. I love white people, obviously. Obviously, I love black people. I love all people. White people are, you know, they're white people. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? It's the whites. Well, not the whites, but you know what I mean? It's like... Anyway, I have white people in my family. Of course I love white people. But anyway, moving on. Anyway. Bilbo T. Baggins donated 2 and said, here's my audition for the Big Book 2 with this love. I'm reading a comment right now!
Penis, vagina!
I'm reading a comment!
I love you, Daddy. I myself am polyamorous. We should have a foursome with you, me, Aubrey, and Belle Delphine.
No, I don't want
you! Can punish my little hole and Belle can penetrate me with the strap on. Please, Daddy, I love you, Daddy, batter me.
I'm not gonna fucking batter you. Quit asking me to batter you. I'm not battering your little hole.
I'll teach you the words, then you can sing along.
Minehead, I'm not gonna fucking batter you. Fuck off. I'm not battering your little hole, weirdo. I'm gonna batter your little hole.
In my pants, I can smell penis.
I'm not gonna batter your little hole, Minehead. Quit saying that shit over and over. You always said, batter me little hole, daddy. I'm not your fucking daddy, and I'm not gonna batter your little hole. So stop saying that. Little hole, little hole, little... I don't want to know about your little hole. Okay? I don't want to batter your little hole, Minehead. How many times do I have to say that? I don't want to batter your little hole. You know? Okay? Let it go. I'm not gonna batter your little hole. I don't want to batter your little hole. So just stop it. Okay, I don't know. I don't think anybody here wants to batter your little hole. See what I'm saying? See how sick of it you get to hear when I say it over and over? Don't you get tired of hearing me say that? I'm not gonna batter your little fucking hole, Minehead. Quit talking about it. Nobody, or I guess I can only talk for myself here. I don't want to batter your little hole. That is, I don't want to. I'm not gonna batter it. Let it go. I'm not polyamorous, by the way. If you are, that's perfectly fine. That's okay. At least you're somewhat on topic. But no, I'm not going to batter your little hole. Let it go. Bilbo T. Baggins. Let's see what book you're talking about. Here's my audition for the Big Book 2 with this lovely video I found of Copper in London. What is this? I'm not watching.
Hello, Tony. I think we might use a video replay here.
Super, Ralph. Let's do that.
Why? Sensation here. Why? Yes, Tony. Let's look again.
Yes, Ralph. The big orange
That's not... I don't look like that, you jackass!
fella run in from the left, and he gives him
Fuck
a good
you,
old slap.
idiot!
It just illustrates the bite and buzz of real oranges in tango.
Yes, Ralph. Super taste sensation. Smashing drink. Lovely.
I'm not a tango guy. I don't smack people, jackass. Fuck off, Bilbo. Alex Jones, your community Alex Jones did it and said your community would end up like Stardew Valley. There would be an egg festival and you'll never get rid of rotten eggs this time. Literally, shut the fuck up, Alex Jones. You're an idiot. You're so cringy, making stupid fucking jokes like that. Copper's Love Testicle donated too and said calling for pure blood redheads is some Harry Potter level shit. All right. I'm not fucking Voldemort, jackass. No, it's not Harry Potter level shit. Shut up.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers, who should have never been born. Gingers, who's adopted. Gingers, who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl.
Copper's Anal Prolapse donated too. You and your boy Andy sure seem very culty. Maybe one day you'll...
I'm a feminist who said that women be treated unfairly.
Right now, Copper's Anal Prolapse said, you and your boy Andy, who the fuck, what do you mean Andy? Who's Andy? What are you talking about? You and your boy Andy seem very culty. Maybe one day you'll get your beautiful red utopia linen cab. Don't Don't call me fucking linen cab, jackass. And it's not culty, idiot. Boobzooka, if someone cheats on you, does that make you polyphobic? No, it does. Well, I don't know. I don't think so. No. Because if you have an agreement... No, it's not polyphobic because you have a preferred lifestyle choice. I don't know. Could it be polyphobic? That's the first interesting thing you've said, Boobzooka. Congratulations on that. Seriously. I mean, credit where it's due. Are you polyphobic if you are strictly monogamous? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. I would have to give that some more thought. At first glance and at first kind of examination, just off the top, I would say no. You're not polyphobic for having a preferred lifestyle choice, okay? And if that would hurt, I mean, because you have a relationship with your partner, and it involves another person, you have these prior agreements that you are going to be monogamous with one another and be loyal to one another and not sleep with other people, like you have this preferred lifestyle, and if they cheat on you, they are betraying that spoken agreement or unspoken agreement, like they are betraying you in a way, because they're cheating on you behind your back. They did not tell you beforehand that they wished to see other people as well. So that is deceitful. It is wrong. It is immoral to do that. To lie, first of all, and to cheat on somebody, to commit adultery if you are in a what is meant to be a monogamous relationship. And if it's otherwise stable and everything's fine and no one's being hurt, why would you cheat on them? So if you don't want to be with them anymore, let them know. Or if you want to see other people, express your feelings to your partner that you might be in a monogamous relationship. Like, let them know, like, I've been having these feelings. I was wondering what your thoughts were on this matter. If they did not agree with this lifestyle choice and you could not find any way to reconcile that or find some means of satisfying that without hurting them, then it might be best to move on. I don't know. It might not be. I don't know. Or it might be, yeah, it might be best to find other partners because you clearly want something that they're not giving you and they're going to end up hurt. And that would be wrong. You shouldn't hurt someone that you love. It's really, you know what, just disregard, you don't have to disregard any comments, but like, there's like the main thing. Don't hurt your loved ones. Let them know who you are. Be honest with your partner. Like me and my wife, total honesty about who we are. Bisexual, gender fluid, whatever. We have the most stable relationship because we are both 100% honest with one another. Aubrey, I have really, like, God's blessed me in more ways than I probably even know. But, well, not even but like, Aubrey is another huge blessing. Among many huge blessings that I've been given. But also the fact that she is so accepting and supportive and loving, like, it's no wonder Meemaw adored her. Aubrey is incredible, and her and I are honest with one another, and I think honesty is a key tenet to a healthy and stable relationship foundation. Is honesty, acceptance, like accepting one another, being like, being accepting of one another, being non-judgmental, loving them unconditionally. You can still push them to be the best that they can be because you love them. You want to see them thrive and succeed as long as it's in a non-toxic way, and you're not, making them feel judged all the time or making them feel like they're like less than something, because they're not. They're your partner. You should make them feel good. But like, we have a really stable relationship, and I want that for other people. I want other people to have a stable relationship as well. And yeah, I think honesty is important. And if you're not being honest with your partner and telling them that you want to see other people, then you're not being honest with them. And that's going to end up, it could lead to resentment, it could lead to hate, it could lead to pain. Honesty is so important, folks. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to your partners. Stop lying to people that you love, or anyone really, but especially don't lie to those who you love. Because if they love you anyway, they're going to accept you for who you are. If they care about you. Doesn't mean that they have to agree with everything that you do, your lifestyle choice, but and if you're hurting yourself, they're probably not gonna support that. But anyway, you know, we're all different. You know, disregard all those comments or don't disregard. I don't know, whatever. The point is, be honest with one another and love one another. Okay. Just don't be hurtful to one another. Okay.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words.
Okay, can we
then you can sing along.
This is a video called 8 Signs Polyamorous for You. I'm trying to educate you guys.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do with my mouth.
I'm trying to educate. Can we please?
I'm going to put your cock in my mouth, and I'm going to
Excuse me. The IRA, I don't... I'm waiting for this to be done.
Try me, I'm too nice. Like to shout, like to scream.
Hello, Super Killer Carter. I'll read your comment in a moment. There's probably more comments in a second because people are interrupting me for no fucking reason, Boobzuka!
I got a mangina. I'm all gray.
I found an answer and they linked the video. Boobzuka, maybe in a moment we'll play your video. I want to watch the video that we're watching right now, though, okay?
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all?
What the fuck is happening
Ginger,
right
who
now?
should have never been born.
Can
Ginger,
y'all
who's
stop?
adopted. Ginger, who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl. Ginger.
Bilbo Teabaggins, quit it!
Shut up! Okay.
Do
you think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade.
I'm just watching my clock. Hold on, I need to. Are we done now? Are we done now? Colin Carter donated too, and they said, Uncle Paul says, get back here, you little ginger. Whatever. Fuck off. The IRA donated 3. Hey, Michael Cottrell, I'm so happy you want to join us and help fight against the disgusting non-gingers. This could be the national anthem for Redland. What is this? No. This is not the same thing. The Irish...
I was born on a Dublin street where the Lyle drums did beat. The loving English feet they walked all over us, and every single night when me da would come home.
I'm not playing this. No offense. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I'm talking about ginger people. Okay, which we have ginger people in Scotland, in America, all over the world. I'm talking about bringing gingers together. Not even specifically Irish. Nothing against Irish people. There's a lot of gingers in Ireland, and I love that. I have Irish DNA. I just don't want people to get the wrong idea. This is not an Irish-specific thing. So, respectfully, I don't know what you're talking about. Moving on. Super Killer Carter donated 3 and said, I've always been bullied for being different or rare. Oh, that's not good. There's nothing wrong with being different or rare. Anyway, so have always empathized with you since you started. Well, I appreciate that, Carter. Not the same reason you're bullied, so maybe you're not ginger, but it's reason I can't help, so yes, it's hurtful and I feel you. Well, I appreciate the $3 donation, and I appreciate the kind words, and yeah, no, and that's nice for you to be empathetic, if that's how you want to define, or I don't know if you're being empathetic, but it's that's a kind comment, and I appreciate that, and it sucks that you were bullied. I appreciate you spreading kindness and not even kindness, just you're not being mean, you're not being rude. That being said, please don't interrupt, all of you. No offense. Like I said, I appreciate donations, I appreciate support, I appreciate kind comments. I don't appreciate interruptions. I don't appreciate disrespect. I don't appreciate butt abuse and a complete lack of respect for the law or for the rules that have been established many thousands of streams ago, literally. Please stop. Thank you. Moving on. Bilbo T. Baggins donated 2 and said, I've not given you an update on my pain in the ass. I'm just going to keep reading. On my pain in the ass dwarf brother-in-law for a while. It's because the family is ashamed of his actions of late. Maybe a wise man like you can steer him on a better path. And they linked the video. Let's see the video, Bilbo.
My name's Jeremiah Jones, and I'm proud to be a midget. The only thing more intense than my midget pride is my hate for tall people, or as we like to call them, biggers. Small power! Our ancestors been fighting this battle for years.
Segregation was strictly enforced in public restrooms and at water fountains. Even food was segregated.
We're the master race. God made us in his image.
Right. Oh no, we don't serve your kind. Get your bigger ass out of here. It seems like... We don't want your kind living around here,
This is
boy.
not fucking funny.
I've been harassed, called names. My wife was called a bigger lover.
Well, that's not as bad as getting hit by a chair.
My name's Jeremiah Jones, and I'm proud to be a midget. The only...
Not... Hilarious! So fucking funny! Hilarious! Not really. Shut the fuck up, Bilbo. You're not funny, dude. Anyway, Kia donated 2 and said, come on. By the way, I appreciate that. They said, come on, big boy, play the video of you and Trey. Now, see, now I don't appreciate it. Now I don't appreciate you. You're being fucking rude. You're saying, come on, big boy, play the video, you and Trey. What are you talking about?
Talk to him, though. No, but I want to fight because you were talking all that shit. What do you mean?
What is this?
What do you mean, Alex? Seriously. Do you want to fight, yes or no? That's all I want to know. Because if you don't, you're a pussy-ass bitch because you called me one too. And I'm not a pussy because I will swing on your ass. Don't think I won't. Don't think I won't. Alex. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Get out the fucking car!
Are you gonna drag me out?
Yes, I will. Bitch. Get out of the motherfucking car.
Oh shit. This little key is so funny.
Alex, get out. Get out.
You're gonna drag me out?
Get out.
You're gonna drag me out?
Get out.
You're gonna drag me out?
Get out.
You're gonna drag me
Get
out?
out.
You're gonna drag me
Get
out?
out. Get out.
You're gonna drag me out?
Get out.
Don't touch me.
Or what?
You're gonna drag me out?
Get out.
Are you going to drag me
Can I
out?
pop your seatbelt off?
Yeah.
Pop it off. Hello. What? My nail fucking hurts.
That's cool.
I'm on probation, bitch. Now what?
Guys, what the fuck? We're in a neighborhood.
What?
What if they call the cops?
What?
He's on probation.
What if they call the cops?
I'm on probation, bitch. Now
You're
you're
not.
gonna get tired real fast.
I'm not.
I'll tell you right now.
Alex, your face.
What's wrong? Oh yeah, get him into. Can I hold it?
No.
Can I hold it?
No.
No, Alex. Don't touch me. Can I see the phone? Back up. Oh fuck.
Alex, get in the car. Just get in the car.
Alex, you wanna go around too?
No, come on, just get in the car.
Do you wanna get around too?
If you touch me.
Alex, get in the car.
Why do I need to get in the car?
Because
look at your face. Look at your face. I didn't want to do it, but you were talking all that shit. Stop, Kia.
That was an accident. Guys, get in the car. Seriously, right
What's your
now.
phone?
Get in the car right
What is wrong with people? Anyway, moving on. Titanium Taxi, that would not be me and Trey. Shut up. Titanium Taxi's been a member for 5 months in a row. I'm concerned about your health. I just noticed your nostrils are very small. Are you part lizard or something? I'm not a fucking lizard! Stop calling me a
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all
Folks,
day
can we
long.
please stop?
I'll teach you the words.
I'm not a
then
lizard.
You can sing along.
I'm playing a fucking video and y'all can just fuck off. I'm done playing with y'all.
Universe, and both negative and positive experiences that we venture in with them are a journey to learning and growing individually as a person. If you are limited to only one relationship, there may be aspects of yourself you are neglecting. Sign number 3 is that you are the kind of person who feels energized by other people. Does diving into experiences with people outside of your primary relationship nurture, energize, and refresh you? Do you feel energized and refreshed after you have an innocent yet perhaps a little flirtatious coffee with someone from the opposite sex whilst in a relationship? This does not have to imply any physical engagement. An innocent lunch date is enough. In a polyamorous relationship, you are free to flirt, have fun, and share your experiences with other people in any way you desire. Sign 4 is that you like to constantly challenge yourself in order to grow. The most common reason for people rejecting an open relationship is jealousy. They would rather not deal with the intensity of jealous feelings they would get with the very imagination of their partner engaging with someone else. But what if polyamory will teach you to be less jealous and to love with complete freedom? Would this not be like taking an entire weight off of your shoulders? This experience, while still being a very difficult one, will teach you to love someone. Fear, jealousy, and possession are not things that come from a place of love. Consider it a love boot camp. Sign number 5 is that
No interrupting this video. This is an educational video. You are going to benefit from listening to this, and your partners. Maybe you get your girlfriend to listen to this too, or your boyfriends or whatever.
Communication and honesty are very...
I'm not saying that y'all have to practice this. I'm not saying that your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever has to participate in this. I'm not saying that you have to participate in this. I'm not saying I want you to be polyamorous. I'm just trying to expose you to other kinds of lifestyle choices, okay? It's educational. Not even exposing you, I'm just educating you.
Very important things for you. You can't stand lying about anything, and let's be honest, most people feel safer not admitting to their partners that they may be interested in or attracted to someone else. They may also not feel safe about telling their partner about certain friendships for fear of jealousy. You are the kind of person who would rather be open about these difficult topics and feel safe in approaching them with your partner. You think it's best and healthier to tackle the situation and finding a compromise that makes you both happy. If there is something forbidden to us, we will only want it more. If we feel free to be with somebody else, then the initial excitement of that forbidden fruit is gone. Sign number 6 is that you don't like living life by society's rules and tend to question everything. You are not one to follow social constructs of what should and should not be. You often find yourself questioning these impositions made on us. Polyamory is instantly rejected by society and almost seen as a threat to normal relationships and normal family life.
Wrong.
However, you prefer to live an experience for yourself before deciding your opinion on something, as opposed to following everybody else.
Try me, I'm too nice. Like to shout, like to scream.
What is that fucking GIF? What is that? The fuck was that? Anyway, Alex Jones donated to and said, the main and only problem with polyamory is that gay boys will pick grass from the floor and put it on their crutch and dress as women to appear as women for other males. What are you fucking talking about? I'm not reading your comment again. That's disgusting. It's not disgusting. It's offensive is what I'm trying to say. That is so offensive, so homophobic, so bigoted, so ignorant. Fuck off, Alex Jones. Maybe you are Alex Jones, as ignorant as you come across. WWE Mindhead donated 10 and said, Aubrey should take a dump on my hair. I'm not going to read this. Don't talk about my wife like that at all. Quit talking about Aubrey, idiots. Boomzuka donated 2 and said, a relationship is between two people, dumb fuck. What are you talking about? Do you know how stupid you sound? Like, actually? There's other kinds of relationship dynamics and lifestyles. Anyway, if you can't handle that, then you are not made for a relationship. You're just a W0O. I think you're trying to say whore and whore maker. Bug off pretzel. You mean fuck off pretzel. Whatever, dude. I guess. Whatever. I guess is what you mean. Fuck off. No, that does not instantly mean that you're a whore or a whore maker. That is not... That's not what it means. And you can also, if you can't handle that, you're maybe you can be in a polyamorous relationship. A relationship can be more than two people. You're too fucking stupid to understand that. Shut the fuck up, idiot. Copper's on a testicle donated 2. Being poly is for heathens who just want to be whores and work 0.5% of the time. What the fuck is work? Oh, and works 0.5% of the time. What are you talking about? That's not true. What did it say? I'm commenting something right now, Giga Chad. I'm commenting. Basic Chad donated 3 and said, hi, Aubrey. Now that Copper's poly, hit me up. Kiss face. No, do not put a kiss face at my wife. My wife, no, I'm not poly. My wife is not poly. We are not in a polyamorous relationship. As I said in the beginning of this fucking stream, maybe you were not here for. We are in a very happily married, we're in a very happy marriage, and we're monogamous. As in we are in a monogamous relationship. We're in a monogamous, not a polyamorous relationship, and we're happy with that. And we're very satisfied, very happy, and we're fine with that. Shut up. I'm educating people on polyamory because people like to make jokes about Harold Balder and shit like that. There's nothing wrong with polyamorous relationships. I'm not in one. My wife and I are not in one. We don't practice polyamory, but that doesn't mean that other people don't, or other people can't, or not don't or can't, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, folks, okay? I'm trying to educate you on polyamory, okay? I'm not saying that you should even practice it. I'm just trying to educate you on what polyamorous relationships are, you fucking morons. Anyway. And no, Copper's left testicle, being poly is not for heathens who just want to be whores. That is not true. Some people are just polyamorous, and that's their lifestyle choice. Dumbass. You choose to be a fucking ignorant fool. And that's your lifestyle choice, to be a dumbass. Anyway, moving on. Works 0.5% of the time. You don't even know that. You're pulling out numbers you're pulling numbers out of your ass. Just shut up.
It only works like 0.5% of the time.
Sources? Trust me, bro. Shut the fuck up. You ignorant, fucking basic, normie. Well, not normie. No, you're just a fucking dweeb, okay? You're not even a dweeb. You're just an ignorant idiot. Shut the fuck up, Copper's left testicle. And Giga Chad, shut the fuck up. Don't talk about my wife. She will not be hitting you up, jackass. Fuck you, Giga Chad. Fuck you.
Taste me, try me. I'm too nice. Like to shout, like to scream.
Boobzuka donated too and said, I knew it, so you are a closeted poly. Polygab confirmed. Go get him, Giga Chat. No, Giga Chat's not gonna go get anybody in this household. And no, I'm not Polygab. Do not call me Polygab in the live chat. I'm not closeted poly. Shut the fuck up. Boobzuka, you're spreading misinformation. You're being an idiot. Shut up, idiot.
Like a sheep. Shh. Sign number 7 is that you trust your love and connection with this person more than anything. You don't think that seeing someone else could possibly take away from your love and devotion to your partner. If anything, it might even strengthen your appreciation for them. If the connection you have is authentic, then it is really hard for that to just go away with the introduction of someone new. Sometimes we just enjoy someone new in our lives, but that does not mean we want them to ever replace our partner. And finally, sign number 8 is that you are aware that we can love more than one person and feel attracted to more than one person. If we learn to accept that one person cannot fulfill every desire that we have, then we will immediately resent our partner less and appreciate them more. If we decide to allow ourselves and our partners to fulfill things we can't through someone else, we are making them happy, and that, my friend, is love. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully these signs helped you see if you'd potentially be open for a polyamorous relationship, or if you're more happy in a monogamous one. Let us know if any of these signs relate to you in the comments, and any videos you might like to see next.
Let's read some of the comments here, okay? Someone said relationships are way too complicated. I prefer single-amory. Single-amory? Okay, whatever, anyway. Nagito something? I don't know that. I don't want to mispronounce it. My last relationship was a poly one, and while it is over now, it was the best relationship I've ever had. There was so much more freedom and trust in my previous monogamous relationship. Even though I'm a naturally jealous person, I didn't have to worry that anyone else my partner was with would replace me. We broke up a few months ago on good terms, and we're still very good friends. Someone said, I'm polyamorous. Not that I can get a partner, but still. It's funny. Bruh Services says polyamory and open marriage / relationship are two completely different things. Someone said, I feel that trying a poly relationship would be good, but I have problems with feeling like I'm less important, or that I'm either left out, or that I'm leaving someone out. I just worry that it'll end poorly for me. Keyword is communication, says somebody else. Don't use poly as an excuse to cheat on someone who you were never clear that you'd be dating multiple people. See there, you need to have transparency, be clear with people. As I was saying earlier, be honest. There's a difference between polyamory and cheating. Okay, cheating is still wrong. It's still hurtful. It's still immorally wrong. It's wrong. It's bad. It's not good. Cheating is not good. Anyway. So that being said, there can be negatives to polyamory if your partner, if it's inspiring jealousy or pain, or if it's causing pain or it's causing your partner hurt, then it might not be, that might not be the thing for you guys, or whatever your gender. I'm not saying guys in like a gender specific way, just whatever. Again, I'm not trying to force any lifestyle. Like some of you might be thinking, like, I'm trying to make you polyamorous or convince your partners to be polyamorous. That's not at all what I'm trying to do. All I'm trying to do is educate you about a different kind of lifestyle choice. Some people express. Some people don't. That's okay. As long as it's consensual, legal, and nobody's getting hurt, and everybody's happy, and no one's, and everybody's on board with polyamory, then, what's it hurting? You know what I mean? I'm not condoning cheating. I'm not saying cheating is good. I'm not saying that I don't want anyone to cheat on each other. Again, let me say it again. I'm not trying to make any of you polyamorous or influence you in that direction. I'm just educating you on a different lifestyle that some people express or choose. Idiots.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
Here now, goodbye. Hide user on channel. Bye-bye. You don't make comments like that. That's disgusting and gross, and you're fucking gone now. You know who you are. That is absolutely unacceptable. Anyway, moving on. Let's see here. Copper's left testicle. Can you honestly think of any people in your life where they are happy, or where they are in a happy polyamorous-based relationship? It has a 92% failure rate for open marriages. I'm pretty sure I just read a comment that was like, there's a difference. I don't know, though. I see you linked to a link that says emotionalaffair.org. Just off the website title alone, that seems like it's biased against open, polyamorous. It has affair in the name of the website. Like, that doesn't even seem objective. Like, even in the title, the name of the website, it seems like it's biased, towards monogamy. Anyway, moving on. Just shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Festival. Don't spread misinformation.
You're a fucking cunt.
Satirist, last time I checked, you were polyamorous. Reference page 1 of the Big Book of Gods. That's not page 1. That's Giga Chat.
It's all over
no, you are page 1. And no, it's not the Big Book of Gods either. Stop calling it that.
Shrek is love.
Satirist.
Shrek
Minehead, I'm trying to read a comment from
I have it,
Satirist.
Daddy. You refuse to batter me. Well, tomorrow I'm flying out to Kansas and I will stay in Kansas for a month, which will give me plenty of time to find you, Daddy. Please batter me.
Shut up, Minehead! You're not going to get me!
Daddy,
Shut up! I'm not your fucking daddy!
Penis, 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 vagina.
I said
penis, 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 penis.
I'm not going to batter you, Minehead. Fuck off! I'm writing you up on the board. That's it. I'm fucking done. I have told y'all to stop. WWE, Minehead.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt.
Minehead's written up. Shut up. I can't wait for painting number 9 Saturday. I am doing I'm trying to talk! I'm trying to talk, Alex! You want proof that aliens are assholes? They don't send UFOs to single men's houses so they can fuck them. What are you talking about, Alex Jones? Just shut the fuck up, dude. Boobzooka donated to. The best part of the videos is that it's from a channel called Psycho2Go. What are you talking about? What? What channel? What are you talking about, weirdo? They are indeed psychos. These are fictional relationships. Wake up, Polygamy. Be quiet. Just wake up. Oh, the channel name of this. It's not Psycho2Go, dumbass. It's Psych. P as in psychology. P-S-Y-C-H, idiot. Learn how to read. You're so fucking dumb, Boobzooka. And don't tell me to wake up, Polygamy. I am woke, jackass. Shut the fuck up. You need to get woke. You need to wake up. Prick. They're not fictional relationships. You're a moron, Boobzooka. You're spreading misinformation. Anyway, Rodriguez donated to and said, Michael, I'm going to need you to shut your ginger defending loving mouth. Don't you fucking say shit like that to me. Do you know who you're talking to? Polys are angry degenerates. They should smile more, and you should smile more too, Fruitcake. Don't tell me to... No, don't tell me that I should smile more. I don't need to smile more. I'm fine. Don't talk like... That is demeaning, it's misogynistic, and it's disrespectful. And don't you tell other people that either. Polys are not angry degenerates, prick. Satirist donated to and said, last time I checked, you were polyamorous. Reference page 1 of the Big Book of Gods. It is not called the Big Book of Gods. It is called the Big Book Volume 2, which you are in because you are a fucking idiot, satirist. And it is page 1, actually, as a matter of fact, right there in the corner, page 1. And, however, I would say this does actually look like a example of polyamorous. You're not actually wrong or off base for saying that. However, I am not in a polyamorous relationship. This is a fictional depiction of you, and you asked for Aubrey to be included. And Aubrey said, yeah, include me on the page of satirist. So I said, sure. I said, okay, I will honor that request. But I never said I wouldn't include myself! Idiot. So, of course, I included myself, and I surprised you, and I thought it was epic. And a lot of people did as well. And that's the kind of level of epicness you're going to get every single page in the Big Book. Garage Lad, G.E. Trump's new page, Ivanator's new page, all of them. I'm making a lot of them, and I'm saving it up so I can do a big stream where I show off like 5, 6, 7 new pages. You know what I mean? Instead of blowing my load every stream, I'm going to really build it up. I'm going to really edge, you know what I mean? I'm going to just have a huge load of pages to show and just blow my load all over the screen or stream. Oh, wait, that sounds way too fucking sexual. Sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but excuse me. No, I'm waiting. You'll see some new pages soon. Trust me. Maybe even tonight, actually. I might show a few tonight. Anyway, I'm not going to show them all at once, though. Dolly super chatted $5. I appreciate that, Dolly. $4.99. I appreciate that. Can we get a little less interruptions and a little more critical thinking, please? Says Dolly. Not a bad comment. Not a bad comment, Dolly. Not a bad comment at all. No, Aubrey is not polyamorous. Aubrey is monogamous with me. Shut up, satirist. Although, if you and her want to... Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. Anyway, I would have to be included, though. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. No, we're not. I'm not even considering this. Shut up. This is inappropriate. I'm moving on. Disregard those comments about satirist or Aubrey. Whatever. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Anyway.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
I'm not sucking cowboy cock. Stop. As I said yesterday, can we please change those fucking songs, Cameron? I know you're up right now. Copper. What is this now? Copper's left testicle.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
Hold on, Boobzooka. Okay, hold on. Copper's left testicle donated to and said, it's not misinformation, you beached. Don't call me a beached fucking whale, idiot! It's reality. It works for an incredibly low amount of people. How do you know that? You don't know that. You don't know that. What are your sources? You're just pulling shit out of the fucking out of nothing. Shut up. If people want to do it, go for it. But be honest about it, Tubbs. No, don't call me fucking Tubbs, you prick! And you know what? Whatever. If people want to be in a polyamorous relationship, then they can be in a polyamorous relationship. If they're not hurting anybody, if it's totally consensual on all accounts, if it's legal, if everything's okay, and no one's getting hurt, then what's the harm? Shut the fuck up. Let's Testicle, you're so fucking annoying. You're so cocky and arrogant and smug. Shut your fucking mouth. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. You're just an idiot. Your opinion is irrelevant here. Shut up. I'm the teacher, not you. Boob Zuka donated too and said, I could barely read it because of your stream. I thought it read Psycho. Also, Polycab, are you cheating now with Minehead? No, I'm not cheating with Minehead. And no, I'm not Polycab. Don't call me that. And no, well, whatever. You can barely read it because of the stream. Whatever. You thought it read Psycho. Well, it doesn't. It says Psych. Psych to go, not Psycho to go. Idiot. Anyway.
Penis, 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 vagina. Penis, 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 semen.
I don't even, whatever. Minehead donated $3 and said, for my page, draw me dressed as Belle Delphine and you dressed as Oliver Tree, railing me. Also, can we have more interruptions and less critical thinking? Yeah, you probably love that, because you don't do critical thinking, do you? You just interrupt people, mindfuck. Or not mindfuck, Minehead. You're an idiot. More like stupid head, not Minehead. Anyway, more like Airhead, not Minehead. Well, not Airhead. I don't know. Not Airhead. But anyway, Minehead, just shut up. Okay, I'm not gonna draw you as Belle Delphine. I'm not gonna draw me as Oliver Tree. I don't want to talk about Oliver Tree and Belle Delphine. Shut up. You're pissing me off bringing them up. I'm gonna be fucking railing you. You'd love that, wouldn't you? You sicko. You sick fucking individual. Prick. Just stop. Anyway, so, yeah, as I was saying, polyamory is not for everyone, okay? That's fine. But for some people, it might be a preferred lifestyle choice. I'm going to put I want to do a quick poll. I feel like this is a good stream for a poll. I think this will be a very appropriate poll. Let me see here. Do a little poll here. Start a poll. Let me open up the in-game so y'all can see me typing this in. Actually, no, I'm going to surprise you with the poll. Everyone check the live chat in about, well, it'll probably pop up before you even hear me saying this because of the delay, or it might be popping up any moment now. Would you ever consider a polyamorous relationship? Pretty self-explanatory. Alright, it should be popping up any second now. There, I'm giving you 3 options, okay? Would you ever consider a polyamorous relationship? Yes? No? Maybe. I'm unsure. 50-50. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny. Okay? This is, just ever. Would you ever consider a healthy, consensual, nobody's being hurt, no one's insecure, jealous, or angry with another? It's like you're entering into a relationship knowing that this could be a thing. Would you ever consider possibly entering a polyamorous relationship? Where, you know, maybe your wife or your husband or not wife or husband, girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, or partner. Would you ever consider a polyamorous relationship lifestyle? Trying that out? So Fatboy Gaming right here says, depends on who it's with. So maybe that's the 50-50. Maybe that would be what you would... I don't know. I don't know who you are. I don't know who a lot of you are. So I don't know. I don't recognize some of the names here. Just a curious, you know, just a curious thing. And I think this is anonymous. So no one's going to know what you vote. I don't think anyway.
Baby, I'ma sing for you because I'm into you. And even if I look so dumb, I don't really care. I'll still be dreaming one day.
And Rodriguez, Aubrey's butt is looking good. Don't talk about my wife's butt, Rodriguez. Fuck off. That's my wife. You don't talk about her. Quit it!
Think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade.
Are you done now? I mean, are we just approving a bunch of
Baby, I'm a sin for you because I'm into you, and even if I look so
like, I can't read them when they're all being approved.
I'll still be dreaming one day.
M. Rodriguez donated 2 and said Aubrey's butt's looking good and Satirist tea is looking yummy. Oh, you're talking about the drawing probably in the Big Book Volume 2. Also, women love based men, not woke. Why would maybe you meant to put A, you put I, the letter I. Why would a female want someone with an estrogen? Why would a female want, why are you saying female anyway? Why would a female or a woman want someone with an estrogen level the same as them? Grow some balls, Gingy, Ranga, Bluey, Leprechaun, Vampire. You're just throwing ginger insults at me and racial slurs. For no fucking reason, you're just being an asshole. So fuck off, Rodriguez. Why would a woman, or as you call it, a female, why would a female, you mean a dumbass fucking redneck? Well, not redneck, but I don't know where you're from. But anyway, maybe you're not a redneck. Maybe you're not a redneck. Maybe you're just an ignorant fucking fool. Well, you are an ignorant fucking fool. That much is clear. You have made that abundantly clear that you're an ignorant idiot. And shut up about the estrogen level, dude. Your whole comment's fucking stupid. And you're wrong. Although I will say Aubrey is looking good. She's always looking good. Not that you need to be making any comments about my wife's butt. I will say that she is freaking hot. She is gorgeous. She is sexy, beautiful, amazing, attractive, spectacular. I love her. She's incredible. But you don't talk about my wife like that. Inappropriate. I'm her husband. You respect me. Copper's Left Testicle donated 2 and said, I am not saying any... Wait, Copper's Left Testicle... I am not saying anything incorrect? What are you talking about? Just that it has an incredibly low success rate. We're talking about polyamorous relationships, though. Well, how are you not saying anything incorrect? You're drawing blanks, like you're just drawing shit from nowhere, and you're saying, I'm not saying anything incorrect! You're just throwing shit up. You're just saying random shit. And you're acting like it's factual. And it's not. Your opinion is not fact. Just so you know, there's a difference between an opinion and a fact. You're such a fucking dumbass, Left Testicle. You really, you picked a good name. I'm just kidding. No, it's not a good name. If you prefer, I can go back to calling you fat. No, you don't call me fat, idiot. You don't fat shame on this channel. This is an inclusive space. I prefer a poly relationship with your wife. You can sit by in the closet and stroke your 2-inch piston. I don't have a 2-inch piston! And no, I'm not going to be sitting in any closet stroking my my piston. I'm not going to be doing that, okay? Not 2 inches, idiot. And no, I don't care what you would prefer. You're not going to have you're not going to have that. You're not going to have a poly relationship with my wife. She's my wife. You know how you said your wife? Yeah, she's my wife. And she'd never be with you. We are in a very happy marriage, very happily monogamous. Shut the fuck up. Fucking simp. No, I'm not gonna call you a simp. I'm not gonna simp shame people when I say don't simp shame me. I'm not a simp, and I'm not gonna call you a simp either, but you're an ignorant idiot. I'll tell you that right now. Anyway, moving on. Your opinion's irrelevant. Your whole comment's irrelevant. Silver Sedan donated 3 and said, hey, Cooper. My name is Copper, Silver Sedan. Do I call you, Solver Sedan? Or Silver Saddam shit? No. My name is Copper, not Cooper. Learn how to spell. Hey, Copper! It's only a short video. It's only a few seconds, and it's not a Rickroll or a meat tank. What is this?
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
Copper poly is 4 letters like poop. Poop, 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 plop, plop, plop. Aubrey plops and poops in the pot and I make money off them chomps, chomps, chomps. Poopsicles in Poopeka, Kansas, yum yum plop boop squirt boom blast. Yum yum from Aubrey's bum bum bum.
Baby, I'm a sin for you because I'm into you,
cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
Would you ever consider a polyamorous relationship? 20% of people voted yes, or 20% voted no. So, like, basically 40% of people, almost 50%, either voted yes or maybe. 50-50 unsure, whereas 62% voted no. Whatever. Any poll. Brass Bus, I'm not going to read your comment because it's just fucking stupid. Shut up, dude. Titanium Taxi donated too. And said, Dear Copper, seriously, your microscopic nostrils make me very concerned for your healthy. For your healthy! You mean your health. Oh, wait, colon. You're a lizard, question mark? Person? Ew, also, $2 interrupt 5 times as much, y'all, question mark? What are you talking about, Titanium Taxi? Your comment makes very little sense. It's like you're typing in, like, broken text. I don't know what you're saying. Do you know how to finish a sentence before you start a new one? You're not even saying full sentences. You're just saying one word or 2 words. Oh, wait, you're a lizard, question mark? Person, exclamation mark. Ooh, exclamation mark. Also, $2, interrupt 5 times as much, y'all, question mark? Like, what in the fuck am I reading right now? Do you have any clue how stupid you come across? I'm actually asking you. I'm just wondering. Do you have any idea in that thick fucking head of yours? Titanium Taxi? That's how hard-headed you are, probably. Titanium. No, I'm not going to say it's how hard-headed you are. Just shut the fuck up, dude. You're not titanium head. You're not titanium at all. You're an idiot, okay? Don't talk about my wife. Don't talk about my penis or my nostrils being microscopic. My penis is fine. My nostrils are fine. I'm not a fucking lizard person. Gingers are human, just like everyone else is human. We are not lizard people, okay? Just because we have red hair and blue eyes and, you know, whatever, does not mean I'm fucking reptilian. Shut up. I'm concerned for your healthy. You mean health. Why would you add a Y? You're adding extra letters you don't even need to add. Here's a word that you need to learn how to spell. I-D-O-I-T. Idiot, which is what you are. An idiot. A-N, an idiot. Not a idiot, an idiot. Why is Copper so mean to his buds? Titanium Taxi is not one of my buds, Dustin. Why am I mean? Have you looked in the mirror? Well, not have you looked in the mirror. Have you seen the chat? Have you seen the comments that are on my channel almost every day? I'm not mean. I'm reacting to people. Rightfully so, by the way. Righteously. Warranted frustration. You're not going to gaslight me. Fuck off, dude. Fuck off, Dustin. You know what? Fuck you, Dustin. And you're using my artwork. You're using artwork that I made as your profile picture. That's illegal, Dustin. Titanium Taxi. LMAO, I'm rolling. Shut the fuck up. No, you're not rolling. Yeah, you're probably rolling. You're probably rolling something. Rolling a fucking doobie. You fucking pothead. Because you act like, when you talk like a pothead, you talk like an idiot. Like a stoner. I'm rolling. Shut the fuck up. I'm fucking rolling over here. I'm rolling. No, you're not fucking rolling. No, you're... Oh. You're out. Aubrey! Help me!
free now.
Help me up! Not by my leg! Oh, I'm not a fucking animal. Don't tip me over like a cow.
I would never treat an animal like that.
Yeah, fuck you. Ow. Ow. Get out of here, Aubrey. Just leave me alone.
Well, stand up.
No. I'm streaming down here now. Fuck you. I don't want them looking at your cleavage, Aubrey.
Oh, is that why? Oh. There. I tucked it. I tucked it.
Idiots. Might that hurt? No one is allowed to clip that either. You don't fucking clip it. Stop it. Aubrey. Stop mouthing out my words. Quit it now. Quit it now. Aubrey. Quit mouthing my words. That's not funny. Aubrey. Quit! It's not funny! Seriously, get out of here, please. Now. And take your cleavage with you, sexy. Get out of here. Don't you shake your butt. Get out. Aubrey, stop! Y'all are mean. Prick. Alex Jones donated to and said, have you heard of division theory? Hold on, let me try to get up here before I fucking read comments. Stop! I'm in the fucking whole situation. Can you wait for 5 minutes? My fucking chair is everywhere. Better not be fucking broken. I can't believe I fell forward. How is that even possible? Fucking messed up my new rug. Want to see my new rug, by the way? Really soft. Probably a good thing it was there when I fell back. Jerks. That was scary. Titanium Taxi in the live chat. OMG, I'm crying, laughing. Laughing, crying emoji. Shut up. Anyone laughing right now? If you laughed when I fell, drop a 111 in the live chat. Let me see who laughed when I fucking fell over. You think it's funny? Do you know how scary it is to fall? Falling is not fucking funny. You can hurt your head. Not fucking cool. If you're laughing at... Drop a 111 in the live chat. I fucking dare you to laugh at me. No, I don't dare you to laugh at me, you prick. You're not fucking funny. Anyway, don't you drop a 111 in the live chat. Dustin? Reaper? Logan? Pokemon? Oh, can you not? Can you not? Really? You're all fucking laughing? Like, that's not fucking cool. I can hurt myself. Based-in said that he's dying. Oh, that's really fucking funny. That's really fucking funny. Oh, you can hurt your egg, says someone. Shut up. Titanium Taxi, I almost passed out, actually. Oh, that's so hysterical. You're laughing that hard, you almost passed out. Shut the fuck up. You have a really poor sense of humor. Garage Lad, of course you'd be laughing. Yeah, by the way, I'm going to be showing your page in the big book next. You know what? Tonight, I'm showing Garage Lad's page in the big book volume 2. Garage Lad, your page is premiering tonight on stream in my 8 p.m. class. So Garage Lad, you might want to show up. Or you might not want to, actually. Fuck you, prick. All you people dropping 111s, you're a jerk. Alex Jones donated too and said, have you heard of division theory? No, I don't know what you're talking about. That everything is within everything, but not random. That everything is everywhere. It only works in perfection and a perfection. I'm not reading this comment. It's just fucking bullshit. It's just a bunch of random gibberish. Well, not gibberish, just stupid. It's just stupid, ignorant. It's just, well, I don't know if it's stupid or bullshit. I know that you're just being too random. We're not talking about that right now. Okay? Just stop. And it says here, and then Alex Jones said, in that perfection, or I guess in a perfection would be that your viewers live in your trousers, like in my pants, and every donation is a removal of ass hair. That comment is wrong. No, my viewers do not live in my pants, and I don't think that they would want to either. And I don't think that every donation is not a removal of ass hair, you fucking idiot. Otherwise, every stream would be a fucking bikini wax. And that's not a good thing. I'm just kidding. No, it would not be. Every stream would not be a bikini wax. Just shut the fuck up, okay? No one's removing ass hairs from my ass. I shave my ass sometimes. In fact, I might shave it tonight. I shaved my arms, as you can tell. My armpits are shaved. Oh, it broke out a little bit, but I got my armpits shaved. A little bit of razor rash, but it goes away with like a day. But it's really nice having shaved armpits. Really nice. My other arm broke out a little bit? A little bit, but whatever. Nobody is pulling ass hairs out of my ass crack. Or no one's removing ass hairs out of my ass crack. Shut the fuck up, Alex Jones. Your whole comment's stupid. It makes no sense. You're wrong. Shut up. Ashley Mitchell, and nobody's living in my fucking trousers. Fuck off. Or none of my viewers are anyway. Ashley Mitchell has become a member of the Rotten Eggs. That's not good. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. That's not fucking funny, Ashley. I'm a feminist, you know. You don't make jokes about me falling, jerk.
Well,
not fucking
get
cool.
into that kitchen and wash them pots and pans. Well, get into that kitchen and wash them pots and pans.
I'm over this. Copper Ginger Lizard, really? That's your name? The name that you picked? Donated $3 and said you're such a ginger tyrant. I am not a ginger tyrant, asshole. What does that even mean? I'm not a tyrant. Do I seem like a tyrant to you?
I'm the big,
Because I'm not.
blue whale. What kind of animal am I?
Rye in the live chat? What did you say? You got the whole thing clipped? Golden sequel? What, to me falling? So what, we're gonna have another fucking picture like this now? Like the first time I fell in a chair? That's not fucking funny. It's not a golden sequel, jerk. It is not a golden sequel. Not a copper sequel. It's not a silver sequel. It's not a sequel to me falling the first time in the chair. It's not funny. I fell backwards the first time. Now I fell forwards. That's not fucking funny. You can hurt yourself when you fall. You're an asshole, Rodriguez. Shut up, Rodriguez. No, that wasn't Rodriguez. That was Rye, whatever his name is, L-A-R-D. Shut up, jerk. Nobody better fucking clip any of that. We've been streaming for over 2 hours, and I've hardly had to fucking... well, no, that's not true. I have talked quite at length, actually, about polyamory. Not at length, but I've talked quite a bit about it. So I would say that I've covered the class topic pretty well. So at least there's that. M. Rodriguez 151 donated $2, and they said, "Who's the stupid one now, idiot? At least I'm still sitting in my chair. Karma always hits bad people." I am not a bad person, you asshole! And shut up about karma. Don't talk about karma to me, jerk. And I'm not stupid, and I'm not an idiot either. And what, you're sitting in your chair? Woo, ooh, you're sitting in your chair now still. Oh, whatever, who cares? Whatever. Like, I didn't mean to fall over. It is not the best stream ever, Titanium Taxi. Wrong. It is not the... No, wrong. That is incorrect. That is wrong, idiot. That is wrong. That's very wrong. You're wrong. It is not the best stream ever. There's been many better streams than this. Although I will say I did get to talk quite a bit about the class topic, so I would say that that's pretty good. Anyway, just shut up, all of you. I
love penis.
Now,
I love penis because I fancy one.
I will be streaming in a couple hours. Please stop. It's almost 6 p.m. I'm gonna be streaming at 8 probably 8:30 p.m. So in about 2.5 hours I'll be streaming. Okay, we're gonna be talking about some other stuff. Okay, just stop. Copper's Left Testicle donated $2 and said, if you do not believe me, feel free to provide some sources yourself, preferably a few studies. I know there are a few out there. You know what? I don't need to. You know what? If you want to look shit up, you can look shit up. Or you know what? No, whatever. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not telling you to look shit up either. No, I don't need to provide studies, okay? I'm the teacher, not you. All of y'all, just piss off. I'll see you in a couple hours. I'll be streaming tonight. And hopefully by tonight, you will have made a 360-degree turnaround in your behavior. Because right now, it is very poor. Your behavior is not exemplary. You have shown poor skills in learning, and you have not shown very good comprehension of the rules, or not comprehension of the rules, but like you've just been rude. You just not been good students. So anyway, Professor Chocolate Cake in the live chat. The shot collar painting stream might be the funniest stream of all time. No, it will not be. No, it will not be. It will be a great stream because I will be creating the first masterpiece painting that I have created. I have not touched a brush to a canvas in nearly 6 months. I actually looked it up earlier. It's like over 5 months now. I showed y'all the other day. I haven't done a painting stream or a painting in over 5 months. So almost a half a year. It will be the first painting stream I've done in a long time, as I just said. This Saturday, I will be doing the shock stream, both 2 to 4 and 8 to 10 p.m. I will be wearing the shock collar right here. And I think I've decided on the prices, but I'm not totally sure. I'm going to run it by Aubrey, too. We'll see. She's letting me choose, ultimately. I have thought about making it 25 per, so level 1, 25, level 2, 50, level 3, 75, level 4, 100, 5. Level 1's already scary enough. There's going to be plenty of people that abuse bots and be want to be assholes. And I know GigaChat's going to come out of nowhere trying to do max level 10 probably. He's a jackass. I don't know if that's what we're going to set the price at, but that seems like the lowest I'd probably be I'm comfortable with that, I guess. I'm kind of worried about GigaChat though. I'm going to be honest. No matter what I set the top one at, GigaChat will be around to test that. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm not rage quitting, idiots. I've streamed for almost 2 hours and 8 minutes, jackass, dumbass. It's 6 p.m. Anyway. It's 5:56 p.m. Anyway, right. What has Satirus said? It's really not that bad. Whatever. You don't even know what you're talking about, Satirus. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, is Pokemon 9, is the painting gonna be on eBay or Etsy? I don't know. I don't even know if the painting is gonna be for sale. None of the other ones should have been. But whatever. Drop a woman one in the live chat if you're gonna want the painting that I do this Saturday. I don't know. If you want I don't know. Maybe if enough people want me to put the painting up. I don't know. It depends on how much, I like the painting. I don't know. If I had to say, I would probably say no, it will not be on eBay or Etsy. But we'll see, as the other paintings somehow fucking ended up on eBay or Etsy. Because of Aubrey. We'll probably see. It probably will. No matter what I say, it probably will end up on Etsy or eBay or whatever. I'm done here. I'm gonna end the stream now. I hope you all have a great day. Cameron. Take care, y'all. Appreciate the question, Pokemon. All of you. Have a great night. I'll see you in a couple hours. I'll be back streaming. Titanium Taxi donated 2 and said, "Dear Copper, spoken in perfect English. Ahem. Aubrey, please slip your perfect size 8 feet into those sexy thigh boots and step on me, baby." Don't call my wife baby, and she will be doing no such thing to you. Fuck off. Bye. I'll see y'all later.